Hey, lovely people, a pleasant afternoon to everybody. All right, so wonderful folks. I went to a meeting yesterday, a particular meeting, and incidentally, at that meeting, they had a few copies of the record achievement by the Jamaica Labour Party. No, it was not a political meeting. I just went to a meeting and somebody had some copies of it, and I was happy. So I said I asked for one, and I had gotten one. The printing is really nice, and let us read what it says here, since I'm just going to read different bits and pieces of it, you know. And in fairness to them, they had recently got 93 of the regular yellow buses that we know, not just the school buses, the regular ones. Since 2016, we have been working for one reason: to improve the lives of all Jamaicans, from job creation to road construction, from health improvements to safer communities. Every step we have taken has been guided by that nation building mission. This is what we mean when we say we choose Jamaica. So it's a booklet. I was wondering if it was a pamphlet. Well, I realize it's a booklet. I have it in my hand. This booklet is not about what we hope to do. It highlights some of the projects we have already delivered across education, housing, health, agriculture, tourism, digital access, and more. These are not promises, they are not plans, they are real results. Because behind every project is a person: a grandmother with piped water for the first time, a child who now has access to the internet, a mother receiving care at a better health center, a young man starting his first job, a young farmer with access to the land and tools needed to produce more, take care of his family, and grow their wealth. We know there is more to be done. Not every family has felt the full impact yet, and that matters deeply to us. That is why we remain focused on finishing what we have started and on doing even more to reach every household, every community, every Jamaican. And it says, choose Jamaica, choose the Jamaica Labour Party. We will always deliver for you. So, for those who may not have had one, let's look to see, you know, let us speak to, because we didn't look at justice. It says we have taken serious steps to make Jamaica safer for everyone, from recruiting and training more police to renovating stations, which is true. They just did the Stony Hills station, and they had fixed the problem at Green Acres, because the station was built, but there was some flooding on the ground area there, not in the station. I'm talking the landmass, to get to the station. And I've heard that it was fixed, and constructing courts and revising laws. We're building a system that protects people and provides them with access to real justice. And you see a number of the service vehicles. When we say service, Jamaica Constabulary Force vehicles and bikes, you know. It says we have brought down murders by almost 45%, making Jamaica the safest it has been in decades. Gangs are being dismantled and guns are being taken off the streets. Over 6,000 new police officers have been added since 2018. It's true. We say a holy banner road, boy. Then they don't know if it's stone, dog, and cat. And I say this respectfully, please note, we just hope that they get the requisite training intermittently so that they don't lose ground. More than 1,800 new police vehicles have been added so police can respond faster across the island, and that is important. I can tell you, I've spoken to people across the island, and that was one of the issues that they had, the citizens, about not the police not having sufficient vehicles, and that is why the response time was low, and trust me, people. So police have been given modern tools and technology. I've seen that to help solve crimes and keep communities safe. Over 150 police stations have been upgraded and 6 new ones have been built. Domestic violence units have been set up at 10 police stations. Sissoko has been expanded, and given more resources to better serve victims in every parish. Tougher laws were introduced to deal with gangs, cybercrime, trafficking in persons, and organized crimes. The Jamaica Defence Force has been strengthened with 5,000 additional soldiers, great, and new equipment for land, air, and sea operations. Because they protect the state. They don't operate like the constabulary force protecting the people. Establish MOCA as an independent body. Serious prison reform started. Boy, that needs real help. New and better courts built. Family courts were added in 4 parishes and several others were repaired and upgraded. Court systems being modernized, including new tech to speed up recording and deciding on cases. Plus, individuals can safely provide evidence remotely when necessary. 5 new parish justice centers opened. Over 124,000 counseling sessions provided. Our new child diversion program helped over 2,300 youth. Quite a bit, my wonderful people. You should get the booklet. I'm just skipping through and picking out like different things that we have not, you know. Removed the GCT on imported breeding animals, cut GCT on farm supplies, started the dairy equipment lease program, repaired and rebuilt over 700 farm roads. We achieved the highest crop yields in over a decade, trained and supported over 8,000 young people, including women, expanded irrigation systems, new RADA app, delivered over 3 billion in loans and grants to farmers and agribusiness through the Agricultural Credit Board and the DBJ, new programs at CASE, upgraded Bodies Research Center. Let's continue. I'm just looking through wonderful people. There's quite a bit, more people now own a home. We have delivered land titles to over 23,500 Jamaicans. We created a new land titling system. Over 34,000 new homes have been built through the NHT and other agencies, with thousands more on the way. More than 300 homes were delivered to vulnerable families through the new social housing program, providing over 1,000 Jamaicans with a fresh start and a roof over their heads. First rural school bus system, making it safer and more affordable for students. First national rural school bus system, making it safer and more affordable for students to get to school. Public transportation has been upgraded. We added 270 new JUTC buses and fixed 105 more to make it easier for you to travel. The biggest investment ever in St. Thomas. This includes the Moran Bay Urban Centre, a new highway from Harbourview, and upgraded water systems, transforming the parish for good, more green spaces for families, cleaner, cheaper transport, less theft, more savings at JUTC, brought electricity to more rural communities, highways expanded across the island, improved water supply for over 350,000 people. The Ian Fleming Airport, Boscobel upgraded. I saw that. That is true. 13,000 water tanks distributed to help families store water during shortages. I wonder if they can give one. Widening critical urban corridors in the KCAMC to better support increasing road users. So I'm dealing with every section. Let's look at the job aspect now. That's about that I love. Anything to do with more money. More Jamaicans lifted out of poverty. In 2015, over 21% of people were living in poverty. We reduced it to, so they're saying before they came in 2016, it was 21%. They reduced it to 8.2% by 2023, the lowest it has been in decades. Jamaica's debt cut nearly in half in 2015, again before their time. The country owed more than it earned. Today we have reduced our debt to its lowest level in 30 years, freeing up funds to invest in schools, roads, healthcare, communities, and please, jobs too, please. No new taxes for 8 years straight. Workers take home more pay. We raised the income tax threshold from 592,800 to 1.8 million. So more of your salary stays in your hands. We need some more though. Lower taxes across the board. Light bills made more affordable. Cashback for workers. For the first time in Jamaica's history, working people got a 20,000 tax credit from the government. I guess those were earning 3 million or less. 4 billion or less next time, so that more people can benefit. More than 250,000 new jobs created. Lowest unemployment rate in our history. We brought unemployment down from 13.7% to just 3.3%. Minimum wage has been raised. It is now $16,000. It was $6,200 in 2016. Prices kept steady. Better job security for public workers. Guys, you see, and there's many more. I haven't even scratched the surface. You know what to do? Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one of those lions. Thank you. Please.